I literally have had this book for so many years now, and it's embarrassing how many times if I would meet someone new, I would immediately be like, I'm an Aries, you're a what? And like look up generally how our relationship would go. I really wanted to make another astrology video, and I thought the best one to do would be about compatibility because I talk about this probably a little too much, but also my friends ask me about this a lot. So I thought, why not? Disclaimer, I am not an expert, even though my friends may think I am. So if you get pissed at me for something I say, back up the train because just look up the information yourself, and this is just my take on it. So diving into it, within the 12 zodiac signs, there are 4 elements that correlate with each sign. There is fire, water, earth, and air. There are 3 signs in each element. Now, the elements are important because it makes understanding compatibility way easier. Fire and air signs generally go well together. Fire signs are Leo, Sagittarius, and Aries, and air signs are Aquarius, Libra, and Gemini. And why they go well together is just like basic science. Air fuels fire. On the other side, we have earth and water. The earth signs are Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn, and then the water signs are Pisces, Cancer, and Scorpio. And for those, water, earth, make mud, go well together. For right now, I'm just going to talk about sun signs, which is what every person correlates with their birthday. For example, if you were a Leo, which is a fire sign, you would probably mostly get along with other fire signs, Sagittarius or Aries, or air signs, Libra, Aquarius, and Gemini. Now, a huge factor that a lot of people don't know about is the other placements in your birth chart. Now, what the fuck is that? I know. What is a birth chart? Also called a natal chart. Don't know if I'm pronouncing that right, that's how I say it. Depending on what website you use, it may look different, but sometimes they look like this. I realized I didn't explain birth chart well. Your birth chart just depends on the day, time, and place you were born. I will leave a link below for a website that's great for people who don't really know much about it. So depending on your other placements in your chart, like your rising sign, your moon sign, where your Mercury is, Venus, Mars, you may be a Libra, an air sign, but have a lot of Taurus or Virgo in your chart, which are both earth signs. So you might be more of an earth energy person than an air sign. You might better get along with other earth or water signs. So the other placements in your chart have a huge effect on all the other parts that make up who you are. So for example, if you were an Aquarius, which is an air sign, but your rising is a Cancer, which is a water sign. And your rising sign is like first impressions, how you first come off to people, your appearance, things of that nature. Because Cancer energy is the first energy you really put out and show the world, you might attract a lot of earth sign friends or romantic partners like a Capricorn. Cancer and Capricorn are super compatible. That's why compatibility is so interesting and also a great tool to use, because if you're someone who has dated a lot of Tauruses and all of the relationships end badly, then don't date fucking Tauruses. If you find patterns in friendships and relationships and what works for you and what doesn't, it just helps figuring out relationships and understanding why, oh, this is why I don't get along with this person and this is why I get along well with this person. But because people have so many different placements in their chart, it's important not to just be biased against a person when you find out their sun sign. So if you've had a bad experience with a couple of Virgos and you're like, oh, I hate Virgos, I never want to date them, I never want to be friends with them, maybe they just had a lot of Gemini energy in their chart and that's what you really don't get along with, not the Virgo. So it's important to still give every sign a chance, because no Libra is going to be the same as any other Libra, no Scorpio is going to be the same as any other Scorpio. Everyone's like a snowflake. No one has the exact same birth chart, but you still will be able to generally know what signs you get along with best and what signs you don't. For me personally, my sun sign is an Aries. So thinking about all my friends, a lot of my friends are Leos, Aquariuses, Libras, and Geminis. I get along best with other fire signs and also air signs. I also have a lot of Pisces and Virgo friends. Pisces are water and Virgo is earth, which seems odd, but that could depend on my chart or theirs. For example, my moon is in Capricorn, which is an earth sign, which ironically, a moon sign is like your inner being, your emotions, everything you bottle up that like not a lot of people see, which is funny because my Pisces and Virgo friends are the one I mostly go to vent to and confide in and go to advice for. It also can depend on their chart. They might have a sun sign as a Virgo or Pisces, but they might have a bunch of fire and air in their chart, which is why I get along with them. Anyways, I hope you learned something from this video and enjoyed it. And until next time, thanks for watching and okay, bye!